Welcome to a lesson with Dr. Powell. Let's take a look at synthetic division for a minute and see kind of a nice thing that comes out of it. First, let's work through another example. What if we had x minus 2 and we wanted to divide that into 3x cubed minus 7x squared plus x minus 1. All right. So synthetic division, we changed the sign of -2 to +2. We have these coefficients 3, -7, 1, and -1. Okay. We go 3, 6, -1, -2, -1, -2, -3. Okay, so what we could do is we could think that x minus 2 times this guy, 3x squared minus x minus 1, which comes from the quotient. So the divisor times the quotient. It's going to be fairly close to the dividend, which is 3x cubed minus 7x squared plus x minus 1, but not quite. This times this is not quite that because there's a remainder, a -3. So if you take remainder and you add to that divisor times quotient, you end up getting the dividend. Now, this is true in general, and you could even, if you wanted to, you could divide everything by the divisor and see in particular that dividend divided by divisor, and the divisor cancels with this, is equal to the quotient plus remainder over divisor. Just kind of so this is another way of writing it, which should make sense, because you're trying to say this times what is close to this, but it's not quite. It's the same way when you say 7 divided by 3 is equal to 2 1/3, but you could also do this. You could say 7 is equal to the quotient times the divisor plus the remainder. And that's another way of doing it. So that's exactly what I did here. Now, why is that so nice? Because what happens when you plug 2 for x into this whole thing? Okay, well, this side, if this represents our function, you could say that's f of 2. Great, when you plug 2 in. Now, when you plug 2 in, what happens here? It's 0. This whole thing 0, and you just get -3. Oh my goodness. So this synthetic division chart is actually a function machine mechanism. You plug 2 in, you get -3 out. That's why I kind of have this and this here, because actually it's a fancy way of how to plug in a number into a polynomial and you get out, and what you get out right here is the result. Just makes it's kind of a quick, nice, fun way of doing it. And we'll be using that a little bit. Thanks for watching.